Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you an easy way to colour match your pencils to your reference photo using Microsoft Paint. This is just a really easy way for beginners to start matching colours. I don't use this anymore because I can kind of do it by eye now, but if you're just starting out and you're struggling to match certain colours, then this is a great way to do it. So I've just put this reference photo into Microsoft Paint and then I've selected the eyedropper tool at the top here. And then use the eyedropper tool to pick out the area of the photo that you would like to know what colour it is, and then you just swatch it at the side, and it is as simple as that. And it kind of just picks out the exact colour match for that area. And sometimes it's surprising because, for example, I picked out the white of the eye here and it turned out to be this really dark grey, so there are dark colours in places you might not expect them to, and the white areas are not exactly white either. So I'm just doing it with another picture here just to show you. You can see here that the whites on the chest of the fox are not pure white, and which may be surprising sometimes. So this can just be a really easy way to kind of get to know what colours there are in your reference photo, really. So I'm just going to show you an example of colour picking out one from this fox. So I'm picking this like white greyish kind of colour, picking out a few pastels which may potentially match, and then I'm going to swatch them out and compare it to the swatch on Microsoft Paint and see if I can get a pretty much match for this colour. So I'm just picking out a few here which I think could have potential to be the same kind of colour, and I'm just going to swatch them out on a piece of pastel mat here. And this could work for paints, pastels, coloured pencils. This could work for any medium, so it's just a really handy tool to use if you're struggling to pick out some colours in your picture. And swatching them out is a really good thing to do, like swatching your pencils or paints or whatever, because they don't always look exactly like they do on the lead of the pencil or on the barrel or whatever. They don't always exactly match up, so it's quite good to swatch them to see the accurate colour that it's going to be. And here I'm comparing, it looks a bit dark because of the screen reflecting on the paper, but this one in the middle here I think is a pretty much match for the colour that I picked out there, so that would be the colour that I would use for that little area there. And then I'm going to try out this orange colour here, and this is a bit more of a complicated one because none of my pastels actually exactly matched. So when this happens, sometimes you just need to eyeball it and mix a few of the colours together. So I'm still swatching them out and seeing which ones are the nearest matches, and I think these bottom two here are probably the closest match, but need to be a little bit more yellow perhaps. So I go back into my pastels, pick out a more yellowy pastel, swatch that one as well, and then I'm gonna, as you can see here, it kind of, it's kind of a mixture of some of those colours, and then Olive was just sat on my laptop as usual, so I had to get her off. So I'm just going to mix some of the colours together and hopefully I can find a colour that matches. So sometimes you may not have an exact match, and that is fine. So it's a good way to colour match if you are struggling. I hope this has helped a little bit. Microsoft Paint is absolutely free to use, so anyone can use it. Just put your reference photo in, use the eyedropper tool and start swatching, and then swatch your colours and match them to it, and it's just a really easy way to kind of pick out certain colours. You could also use a program like Photoshop or something like that as well, but obviously that is expensive if you just want to use it for that, so I would recommend using Microsoft Paint. Hope you found this video helpful. Please give this video a like if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!